Welcome to the Titles of Mary, the Motherhood Series, a journey into the sacred ways the Church honors the maternal heart of the Blessed Virgin. Today, we reflect on a title that reveals the quiet yet powerful way God's life flows into the world, Mother of Divine Grace. This title draws us into the mystery of how grace, God's own life and love, was first entrusted to Mary and then offered to humanity through her willing heart. Scripture tells us that when the angel Gabriel greeted Mary, he addressed her as full of grace. Luke 1 verse 28. These words are not merely a greeting, but a revelation. Mary was filled with God's grace in a unique and complete way, prepared by God to become the dwelling place of His Son. From the very beginning, grace was at work within her, shaping her heart, guiding her freedom, and enabling her to respond fully to God's invitation. Through Mary, divine grace took on flesh, entering the world not by force, but through love and consent. To call Mary the Mother of Divine Grace is to recognize that she did not keep this grace to herself. The grace she received overflowed into the world through Christ. As the mother of Jesus, the source of all grace, Mary became a channel through which God's life reaches humanity. Her motherhood reveals that grace is not distant or abstract, but personal, gentle, and given through relationship. In Mary, we see how grace works silently, forming a heart capable of trust, obedience, and deep interior freedom. Mary's life teaches us that divine grace does not remove struggle, but transforms it. She carried grace within her through moments of joy and moments of sorrow, at Bethlehem, in exile, during the hidden years of Nazareth, and at the foot of the cross. Grace strengthened her to stand firm when understanding was limited and pain was great. In this way, Mary becomes a living lesson for us. Grace sustains, heals, and quietly reshapes the soul when we allow God to work within us. As Mother of Divine Grace, Mary invites us to open our hearts to God's action in our own lives. Just as she welcomed grace with humility, we too are called to receive God's gifts with trust. Grace grows when it is welcomed, nurtured through prayer, and lived out in love. Mary shows us that a heart open to grace becomes a place where Christ can dwell, grow, and be given to others through compassion, patience, and mercy. O Mary, Mother of Divine Grace, draw me closer to your Son, the source of all grace. Teach me to receive God's gifts with humility and gratitude, and to trust His work within my life, even when I do not fully understand His ways. Help me to cooperate with grace in my daily choices, to grow in faith during trials, and to allow God's love to shape my thoughts, words, and actions. Intercede for me that I may never resist the grace offered to me, but welcome it as you did, with openness, courage, and love. May your maternal guidance lead me toward a deeper life of holiness, where grace is not merely received, but shared with others. Thank you for joining this reflection in the Titles of Mary, the Motherhood Series. May this meditation on Mary as Mother of Divine Grace renew your trust in God's presence, deepen your prayer life, and strengthen your desire to live by grace each day. If this reflection touched your heart, please like, share, and subscribe to continue this journey through the sacred titles of Mary, allowing her maternal love to guide you ever closer to Christ.